For the sound of ha, anybody have an issue in, and I think most of the Uzbek and Russian do from knowing them. It's easy sound. Just imagine when you eat fish, there is a thorn. You know the thorns of the fish, the bones of the fish. This is a fish bone. This is a fish bone, right? Sometimes you eat some bones or thorns by mistake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, and it hurt you. Sometimes also from these times when you eat it by mistakes, like the thorn, you will find it at the top of your mouth. Okay, it's stick in the top of your mouth. So there is a top cavity of your mouth and the bottom cavity of your mouth. Sometimes you can find the thorn is here. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
how to push it in this case if it's here?
Just internal force apply on the top cavity.
Exactly. Can you do that now? Anybody can do that?
Uh,
Good. That is the hot. So
Ha.
yeah, that is it. What you will do exactly, you will push a strong, very strong push of the air towards the top of your mouth, like that. Ha, ha. Because you wanna kick it out. You wanna kick that thorn out. Just imagine that thorn, that bone at the top of your mouth. Imagine it's a stick at the top and you cannot put it out. Okay. What you should do, you start to do it like that. Because you wanna push it out. Right?
Yes.
No, no. Maybe once in a lifetime. Who remembers that?
No need to remember. Just imagine it now. Imagine something here. What you should do to push it out.
It couldn't eat burnt.
You're lucky then. I think you are a princess, and there is a lot of chefs like cleaning the fish for you. You're the luckiest person in the whole world if you never eat a bone.
Okay, I ate, but
Anyway, just imagine not even a bone. I just give an example. Imagine anything stick to the bottom of your mouth. Anything, not a bone. If you wanna like a piece of bread, anything, like stick here, to kick it out, you need to push so much the air towards the top of your mouth and make it like that, like this. If you did that, this is exactly the ha sound. Okay, for sure it's not that strong, but it's exactly the same sound. Ha, ha. The air is go exactly towards the top, like collide, and then drop down and go out of your mouth. The air go to the top, collide, shock, give a strong shock to the top of your mouth, and then go out. When you do that, ha, ha. If you imagine that position of your mouth, you will never mispronounce the ha. Let's try to make people here practice it. One by one, make the ha sound. Hanum,
Ha. Ha.
good, perfect. Ahmed, Khalid, right. Okay, say ha and read any word from the words in front of you. Go ahead, Khalid.
Ustad
Ahmed, go
Khalid.
ahead.
Khalid.
I said Khalid. No, Ahmed. Go ahead.
Nakhra. Nakira. Nakhra.
Good, Ahsan. Galima, go ahead.
ha,
Good. Along,
Ha. Ha.
Media,
Hu.
again.
Hu.
I see. Shama, go ahead.
Ha.
Nice. Who else? These two will start from next time. Tamam. Nice. So here we will start to learn the vocabs of the words which I highlighted them. Why I highlighted those? Because I found them some like useful vocabulary to learn today, guys. We have the word khabir and kabir. I suppose you know kabir, and that's why I start with kabirun. What's the meaning of kabirun? And what is the opposite of kabir?
Salil.
Sawir.
صغير.
Salil.
صغير. صغير. And the word actually which we learned was the plural of kabir. What is the plural of kabir?
Kibar.
Good, أحسن. كبار. يذهب الكبار plural of صغير
صغار
صغار صغار كبار وصغار كبار وصغار so ولد كبير ولد كبير old boy or big boy كتاب صغير كتاب صغير كتاب صغير يذهب الكبار والصغار لصلاة العيد. What is the meaning of that sentence? Who knows? The old and the young go to the salah of
what
Zaid. The old people and the young people go to the salah of Zaid. Remember that. Then we have the word khabir. Khabir. Khabir means it means very knowledgeable. Means very knowledge and expert. Knowledgeable and expert. Okay. And this adjective always come in the Quran as name of the 90 name of Allah. It's a name of the 90 names of Allah, the all-knowing. The all-knowing means all-knowing. The one who know everything. The one who know everything. Allahu Khabirun Alim. Allahu Khabirun Alim. Allah is the all-knowing, the all-aware of everything. Allahu Khabirun Alim. And you can say you are Khabir too. So, أنا خبير أنا خبير في العربية. I'm expert about in Arabic. I'm expert in Arabic. أنا خبير في العربية. أنا خبير في العربية. Understood, guys? Is there any question? Do we understand the difference between kabir and khabir?
understood
Any question? Okay, what is the opposite of khabir then? Come on, it exists in your language. Jahil.
yeah
Jahil.
Yeah, what is the ignorant?
Jahil. The opposite of khabir is jahil. Tamam. Good. After that, we have another words to learn is khusuf and kusuf. Khusuf and kusuf. Who know the meaning of that? Come on, it's two common words. Eclipse. Khusuf and kusuf means eclipse. Khusuf happened to the moon and kusuf happens to the sun. The khusuf happens to the moon and kusuf happen to the sun. Khusufun, kusufun. Khusufun, kusufun. For the moon and for the sun. Solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. So we have Salatul Khusuf. Salatul Khusufi wal Kusuf. Sunnah.
well
Sunnatun. Salatul Khusufi wal Kusufi. Sunnatun. Salatul Khusufi wal Kusufi is a sunnah. It is a sunnah. Do you hear the word
Is
Khusuf
that-
and Kusuf before, guys?
no I never heard it no sciatic approach
Ustad, what is Jim here between Kabir and Kibar?
Jam'a. Jim for Jam'a. And Jam'a means plural. Jam'an. Okay. Jim for Jam'a. And Jam'a means plural. Plural. Plural of the word. Jam'an. I will leave it for you. Remember. Jam'an. Jam'a. كبير جمع كبار وصغير جمعها صغار. The plural of it is صغار.
Hey, hope the class is easy so far. You can also join our groups on Telegram for practice Arabic speaking, conversation, or reading with other teachers and students.
Want to support this project? Check the links below or reach out if you can help with editing or design. We have more than 500 lectures in waiting for montage or editing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your question in the comments below. We might cover them in future lessons.
Only with your support we can maintain our content and increase it. That was a little shorter break. Now let's continue.
Somebody was asking what's eclipse. Eclipse is this. This is eclipse. Alright? This is eclipse. When the moon or the earth cover one of the sun. For example, here we can see that the moon is covering the earth from the sun. So you will find that the earth become black or become dark. So you see that? The earth become dark. Why? Become night. It's night in the morning. Why? Because the light of the sun cannot reach the earth. Why? Because there is moon in the middle. Because the moon is in the middle. Because the moon is in the middle. So this called solar eclipse. Why? Because the sunlight disappear. The sunlight will disappear from the earth. This what we call the eclipse. I hope you know a little about science. So if the difference between khusuf and kusuf understood, guys, in a question? In the moon eclipse, the earth is what this like blocking the light from reaching the moon. Because you know that the moon cannot shine except if it have light from the sun. The moon observe the sunlight. But during the lunar eclipse, the earth disappear or remove the light from the moon like that. When the sun, the earth, the moon become on one line, on one straight line like this. So the sun, the light is not reaching the moon. The moon cannot have any light. The moon cannot have any light because the earth is blocking the light from going to the moon. When that happen, the moon become dark. The moon become dark. And that's when the lunar eclipse happen. When the lunar eclipse happen. So if the moon between the sun and the earth, it's a solar eclipse because the moon blocking the sun. Yeah, this is the difference between them. If the moon between both, it make a lunar eclipse. But if the earth between both, it make a lunar eclipse. It make a lunar eclipse. As you can see.
Really, your explanation is amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Kana, we have the verb kana, and kana is so much important verb in Arabic. Kana yakunu kaunan. Kana yakunu kaunan. Ana yakunu kaunan. Again, past, present, and the action. Past, present, and action. Remember that. Kana is verb to be in the past. So it means was or were. Yakunu is verb to be in the present. So it means be, is, or am, or are, or anything like that, like English. Okay. So like this is yakunu. And kaunan is the action to be, so which is the being or the existence in general. So the existence or the universe is called al-kawn. Kawn. The existence or the universe is called kawn. Kawn. Kawn is the universe. And you need to know that in Arabic, in Arabic, in the nominative sentences, we don't use a verb to be in the present. We only use it in the past. For example, we can say kana Muhammadun صغيرا. So Muhammad was
Small.
young. Muhammad young. Kana Muhammadun صغيرا. And now he is older. Now he's older. Here I use the kana. But if I want to speak in the present, we don't put yakun. We don't put am and is and are in Arabic. So we say Muhammadun صغير. Muhammadun صغير directly. We don't say يكون محمد صغيرا. يكون محمد صغير like that. No. Or if we make a nominative sentence here, محمد كان صغيرا. Muhammad was young. محمد صغير. Muhammad is young. Muhammad is young. We don't use verb to be in the present in Arabic. This is one of the most famous characteristics of Arabic. Be careful of it. الكون كبير جدا. الكون كبير جدا. The universe is too big. The universe is too big. جدا. الكون كبير جدا. الكون كبير جدا. This for the word kana. Is the word kana understood? Any question?
In example,
Yes. For past, we use kana. For present and future, there's no kana. Direct to verb is that.
No, in the future we use it again
Ah.
to refer it to future.
So we use for future
Yeah, we use
yakun.
kana for
Kana again.
no, we use sayakun, not yakun.
Yakun.
Sayakun because it's the future. But we don't use it in the present. We don't use it except in a special case. But in general, we don't. In general, we don't. That's why I want you to know. Like Muhammadun Saghir. Muhammad is something. When we want to say somebody or something is like that, we don't use it. And that's why, for example, we say أنا طبيب. And you don't say أنا أكون طبيب. أنا, for example, you say أنا طبيب. I'm a doctor. We don't put أكون. No أكون. Not أنا أكون طبيب. And you say, for example, هذا صديقي. And you don't say هذا يكون صديقي. هذا يكون صديقي. No, we don't use يكون in the present.
Sogirun or sogiron is that for kana.
Yeah, because kana has an effect to always make a with an. محمد كان صغيرا. Yeah, with تنوين بالفتح. Last thing we want to explain is the word مكرم and the word مسك. So مكرم مسك. مسك. So مكرم, it's an easy word. It just means honorable. Honorable or honored. Honored or noble. Honored or noble. And like المكة المكرمة. مكة المكرمة. مكة المكرمة. Why? The honored Mecca. The honored Mecca. Because Allah honored it. The honored Mecca. For example, رجل مكرم. An honored man. رجل مكرم. مكرم. So an honored man. An honored man. So mukarram means like honored. Honored. And is this verb which I want to teach you today? مسك. مسك يمسك. مسك يمسك. مسكن. مسك يمسك. مسكن, which means to catch or to hold. To catch something or to hold it in your hand. To catch something or to hold it in your hand. So مسك المعلم الكتاب. مسك المعلم الكتاب. مسك المعلم الكتاب. مسكت القلم. يمسك محمد القلم. يمسك محمد القلم. Muhammad is holding the pen. Muhammad is holding the pen. The teacher held the book. The teacher held the book. Or cat called the book. Okay. Is there any question, guys? Anything not clear? Any explanation? Okay. So this was our class today, guys. We will stop here and continue next time, inshallah. Thank you for all people who attended. I hope, guys, you came today late. I hope everybody come early from the first minute. So you do not make me wait here a long time and you make the class wait longer. See you next class. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video or learned something new today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your question in the comments below. We might cover them in future lessons. Want to support this project? Check the links below or reach out if you can help with editing or design. We have more than 500 lectures in waiting for montage or editing. Together, we can spread Arabic and Quran to more learners. See you next lesson. Assalamu alaikum.